Stephen, in your opinion, what is the hardest part about trying to get the best performance out of an artist? Do you sometimes find it tough for the artist to feel fully comfortable with you?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I mean, you know, I don't often have trouble. By the time we get to the vocals, and I guess he's not necessarily talking about vocals, but the main thing is trust, to be honest with you. If you can build a trusting relationship to where they know that you have their best interest at heart,
Right.
and you know, I will tell my artists, look, this is your record and this is your vision. My job is to represent your vision the best way that we can possibly do that. And we're not going to put out anything that you're not absolutely thrilled with.
Right.
We're just not going to do it. It's not going to happen. So you can just relax, and realize that's going to happen. And we're going to work on this as much as we need to work on it for your intention, your vision to really become crystallized. And my goal is to make it better than you even thought it could possibly be. And part of my job is, though, to try and move you out of your comfort zone to get to a place that's higher than where you are now.
Right.
And that's why you hired me. If you didn't want me to do that, you wouldn't need me.
Right.
And once they trust you, and you trust them, because the fact is, you've got to trust the artist too, because it's their record. It should never get to who has final say. Because you should have a trusting enough relationship that I realize that, and sometimes, there's a lot of battles that you don't win. You
Right.
push a little bit, you plant the seeds, you can try coming straight at it if that's working with that particular artist. I did an interview with George Martin years ago, and he talked about how, you really just, the way he put it is, it's very psychological. You have to kid them along, and the best thing is for them to take your idea, and by the end, they believe it was their idea.
Right.
Which is deflating to your own ego, because they're like, that was my idea. But that's the gig. The gig is, it's like being a film composer. You don't want people to notice the music, and
Right.
Being a record producer is the same thing. You don't really want people to notice the record production. You want them to notice the artist and the song and the emotions that they're feeling when this just hits them, and all of us nerds now, I know that, people listening like me, I do notice the production, but that's because we're into that,
Right.
we're the nerds that are looking behind the scenes and trying to figure out, what
Yeah.
all is going on. Most people, they're not going to notice the production if you did your job right. They're going to notice that this record makes them feel great, and they want to listen to it again.
Yeah, definitely.